Let's see what the civilian has to say. It's the one we rescued, right? From the IC thingy, whatever. I think he's still a citizen of the Empire.
Take your time,
which is
everyone.
kind of weird that he's
Don't
running
lose your
away
footing.
from the Empire. Even though he is citizen of the Empire, probably.
Glad we got permission to get them on the Centurion.
Yeah, frankly, I'm surprised they would let civilians on a ship that's basically one big military secret.
That's right. What if they are spies? I don't know which country this is. Maybe they are independent. But would be kinda a little bit suspicious or dangerous to
A
take
normal
somebody in.
captain would have shut us down instantly. No amount of pleading would have done it.
Oh, sorry.
What's up, Brass?
What's up, Brass?
Oh, just one of the villagers caught my eye.
Which one?
Raz, they're refugees. There's a time and a place for hitting on chicks, and it sure isn't here or now.
It wasn't like that, okay? It was a guy. Look, never mind.
Oh, so they are thinking about that they could be spies. Good thing to know.
You there! Halt! That area is off limits.
Oh, sorry. I can't read.
Oh, so this was not the one we rescued? Or
This way.
encountered the first time?
Follow the people in front of you.
Thanks.
Spy, spy,
Hang
spy.
in there. You'll have a warm place to sleep soon.
Oh, thank you.
What is it? What?
Kai, what's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. Just worried about him, I guess. He looks like he hasn't eaten in days.
Maybe it's Kai in disguise.
I see. Well, this section is yours. I'm going to patrol the restricted areas.
Sure.
Who else would startle her that much? Except Kai. The real Kai. Maybe.
Good day. Have you been waiting long?
Who is this? Klaus Waltz and... okay, this dude.
I've never been much for these military formalities myself. Why not take a load off, Lieutenant? My name is Dr. Heinrich Belgar. Although Belgar will suffice. I am but a humble scientist in the employ of the Empire.
Okay, the Heinrich.
I presume you're not a man to mince words. So allow me to be direct. Klaus Waltz, I would like for you to lead my personal squad, EXO.
EXO.
Luck hasn't exactly been on your side, has it, Colonel? Blamed for the loss at Ziegfall, relegated to supply duty. But we both know that's a bit beneath you, isn't it? You're the most talented commander in the Empire.
Definitely.
I hate to disappoint you, Doc, but I'm a man of very specific tastes. For my lovers, for my colleagues.
For your enemies, too, I hear. Soulmates, you call them. They are on the Crystal Sea. As you predicted, I note. Your records show a curious fixation on them, but it's unlikely you'll see them again on supply duty.
Okay.
Your account of their naval fleet is critical intel. It could very well change the course of the war. But your superiors are a bit set in their ways. A ship crossing over land is beyond their limited imagination.
That's the dude who basically burned down Riley's factory, right? I think, if I remember correctly.
So instead, they discredited you, reassigned you, washed their hands of you. As it stands, your soulmate may lead the Federation to victory. Join me, however, and you'll be free to fight the fleet on the Crystal Sea and Squad E.
The fleet on Crystal Sea and Squad E.
Flatter me
Had
all
to
you
be
want.
a rhyme, right?
I'm not switching squads if it means abandoning my team.
Ah, but of course, your elite tank platoon, Ausbruch.
At least you can pronounce it half decent. Ausbruch.
I imagine you've heard of their predicament. Or perhaps they've kept you in the dark.
What?
That vault's lineage of yours is quite a shield, all things considered. The officers can't lay a finger on you. So they intend to retaliate in what petty ways they can, disbanding your dear Ausbruch and detaining its soldiers. Now, I may not look it, but rest assured my voice holds some sway with the Imperial military. I've already laid the groundwork for transferring the members of Ausbruch into XO. Once the transition is complete, Ausbruch can return to being the decorated vanguard unit it always has been.
That's an awful lot of work just to get little old me on your side. What do you get out of this?
Good question. Why?
It's simple. All I ask is that you pursue Squad E and eradicate them.
Why is he obsessed with Squad E?
I trust you'll accept, yes?
Trading myself for the fate of my soldiers, huh? Fine, Doc. I'll play your game. But a man can't look this shabby if he's going on a date with his soulmate. We'll need to outfit ourselves.
Naturally, yes. My accounts are yours to plunder. Arm your squad with the best that money can buy.
Okay.
Now that that's settled, there's someone I'd like to introduce you to.
And who might that be?
Now, will you all join us, please?
All? Okay. Who is it? Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun.
This is Forseti. He
Hi.
shall serve as your strategist in the coming endeavor. A man of most exceptional talent, I assure you.
Forseti.
And of course, these are Nicola and Chiara. Worry not. They may look sweet as summer, but I assure you their combat talents are quite beyond imagining. Use them well. These angels are my masterpieces. Ensure their talents are not wasted.
Nicola Graf.
With
Chiara
introductions out of the way.
Kino.
Welcome, Vaults, to the Imperial Science Board's most elite test squad, XO. Lieutenant
Why is Kai
Klaus
there,
Vaults,
though? Huh?
we open our arms to you in greeting. I do truly hope that you'll all get along. My, I could not imagine more perfect timing.
Another one. Who is it?
I have a very special surprise for all of you. Allow me to introduce our exceptional guest, the Lady Crymaria.
Okay.
My beautiful weapon of mass destruction.
A Valkyria.
A Valkyria, reborn for our modern age.
She's a Valkyria.
Cool, cool. There they come in, the Valkyrians. Valkyria? Valkyria?
Chapter 9. The Winter Witch.
The Winter Witch. Oh, so she's the Winter Witch probably, huh?
Listen up, everyone. I'd like to introduce a new member of Squad E.
Give me a new member. Who is it?
Azusa Tsukikage. I possess a heightened sense of smell. I'm sure it will serve us well on the battlefield.
Okay. Azusa. Tsukikage.
Hannah Carroll, at your service.
Und Hannah.
What's that?
Hannah Carroll.
Speak up. Put your diaphragm into it.
Okay. Sorry, preference. Well, Navy BM then. Personnel has been updated. Glossary has been updated. News article has been updated. Let's go through the news and see what the new recruits have to offer. Or what the private quarters say about them. Personnel, what was the name? Azusa. Where is she? Oh, Fenrir. Fenrir. That's Azusa. Azusa Tsukikage. Edinburgh Army, Squad E, Scout. Age 24, mild-mannered and sociable. Prides herself on always repaying her debts. She hails from a far eastern country. Which far eastern country could that be though? Azusa Tsukikage. Now if you would know what Tsuki means. Tsuki? Kage means wind, right? I have no clue what Tsuki means though. And the other one was Hannah. Hannah Carroll. Edinburgh Army, Squad E, Lancer, age 25. She also runs the Centurion's Kitchens. Ah, so she came from the ship. Skilled in close quarters, combat, and handy with a knife. Obviously. Didn't we read Vancy Fury? Edinburgh Army, Squad E, Shock Trooper, age 27. A heavy drinker and almost always inebriated? Inebriated? What is this word? I don't know this word. What is it? Inebriated. To the annoyance of her squads. Probably it's just another word for always drunk. Loves whiskey the best. Vancy Fury. The drunkard. Okay, who else is not new? Allah has some updated. His family runs an industrial parts factory. After seeing how many tank parts they were producing, he grew fascinated by tanks themselves. After deciding that he doesn't need to be a driver to love tanks, he commits to his role. He might just be the best repairman in the squad. Okay, we knew this. Allard. The best tank repair engineer. Dude. Rita Raywater. Okay. Edinburgh Army, Squad E, engineer, age 24. Cheerful and friendly. She's quite work-minded, but wants to get married someday. Rather soon than later, apparently. Has the worst luck with men, though. Okay. I thought we read through those last time. Simon Bale, we didn't read through him as well. Edinburgh Army, Squad E, Shock Trooper, age 23. A self-centered, thrill-seeking rowdy, trigger-happy, and occasionally a huge liability. The punk. How surprising. Anyone else new? Fenrir. Age unknown, male, a wolf that accompanied the Winter Witch, very intelligent and seems to understand human speech to some extent. Very loyal to his owner, Crymaria. He tends to treat anything smaller and weaker than himself with kindness, despite his instincts. Good old Fenrir. Chiara Rocchino. Imperial 2nd Lieutenant, age 20, a member of the Experimental Weapons Squad, XO. She and Nicola were taken in by Belga at a young age. So they have been trained for combat all their life. Makes sense. Nicola Graf. Imperial 2nd Lieutenant, age 20, a member of the Experimental Weapons Squad, XO. She and Chiara were taken in by Belga at a young age. So, same biography for both of them. Obviously, we don't know much about them. Let's read at least Crymaria Levin. Imperial Special Agent, age 24, known to the Federation as the Winter Witch. She is accompanied by a loyal wolf named Fenrir. Okay, and she is a Valkyria, which means she has magical powers. Probably the source of the winter, I would presume, when she's called the Winter Witch. Forseti, also known as Kai. Imperial Special Agent 25 Exo's Chief of Operation, a strategist with Belga's favor, assigned towards to counter with his brute force approach. This has to be Kai, right? We know it looks like Kai, it has the same wound as Kai. It is Kai. Why is he there though? Deeply infiltrated. This is probably his special mission, eh? The mission he was assigned. Going deep undercover. Heinrich Belga, age 54, head of the Imperial Science Board and of EXO, an experimental weapons squad. Poor eyesight due to his exposure to intense light in his work. An extreme pragmatist, he thinks of others as nothing but pawns for him to achieve his goal. While polite, he tends to be patronizing in his speech. Okay. Let's get Klaus as well. Imperial Lieutenant, age 31, leads the elite 502nd Imperial Heavy Tank Battalion known as Ausbau. Fearless and tactically flexible. He believes in his instincts above all else, and relies on them in battle. He thrills in combat and is always happy to have worthy adversaries. Okay, makes sense. We kinda know this from the story so far. Oh, a lot of new stuff over here. Do we want to go through this? Not now, I think. Some other time. News article. 3 new Imperial supply base. Old news. The wonders of Ragnite. There's no denying that Ragnite has become an essential part of our lives. Its discovery revolutionized energy forever. However, it's also been a source of conflict with such limited supplies. Entire wars have been fought over possession of it, even though Ragnite continues to expand our tech possibilities. Weapon technology has seen the largest boost from Ragnite influence. New weapons and armors are developed at an astounding rate all across the world, particularly in the Federation and in the Empire. Some say this has only sparked an arms race between them as political tensions rise. Are those the first inclinations of a Cold War, maybe? Pressed by the Times for comment, a specialist remarked that there is still much we don't know about Ragnite and that we may only be scratching the surface of its potential. Given time and technological advances, it could be the foundation for a weapon beyond anything we know. A vital tool of our daily lives could become an instrument of death. Okay. Grim news. Okay. Okay. How long is this episode running? Just started, right? Oops. Okay. 20 minutes in. Let's continue with the story. Or did we want to do anything specific? I don't think so. The Winter Witch, Chapter 8.
The target's proceeding along the expected route.
That's Kaya.
That's all I know. When I find out more, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll update you as soon as I can. Kai.
Kai's giving information to Kai. So maybe there's a twist and Kai is the spy for the Empire. Or not?
Snow and ice.
Kai is a spy.
Not as sexy as the songs of the old motherland make it out to be. But nothing livens up a dull party like an attractive single who's ready to mingle.
Single, ready to mingle. Isn't this what Rita said? I think.
Do you always talk to yourself like this?
I'm talking to you, Agent Forseti. We're a team now, like it or not. Might as well try to be friendly about it, right?
One of the
Let's
guys
review
is
the
a
mission.
spy.
Yeah. Objective is to capture the enemy ship. If they get away, we don't pursue. Is that good enough for you? I don't know why he's so set on keeping that thing in one piece. Oh well, can't complain. I've got an interesting mission for once. So they call it a snow cruiser. Guess it's technically a boat, but it looks more like a tank to me.
Okay.
And driving across the ice with that kind of bulk, it must have one hell of an engine. The problem will be the ground battle to get to the ship. But hey, you're the strategist here. I don't suppose you've already got some master plan cooked up?
Maybe.
When it comes to winter warfare, you're the most capable specialist this military has to offer. I expect results from a man of your experience and skills.
And there it is. See, we're talking now. Finally, I'm getting somewhere. Oh, don't be like that. You want me to dance, I'll dance. I'll turn this snowfield into my own personal ballroom. But man, this XO gang sure is full of weirdos, huh?
This whole game is full of weirdos, huh? But I like it.
Not that I'm surprised. With a shady guy like Belgar running the freak show. I can feel those two girls watching me all the time. And they're sneaky about it, too.
These two are weird.
The doc must have them on a tight leash. I assume they're not creeping on me now only because it's their nap time.
Probably. Oh, or they are there, but nobody sees them because they are sneaky.
So, what's your story? You another of the doc's pet projects? Oof. Cold shoulder again, huh?
Nicola and Kiara are protecting her.
Who now? Oh, our Lady Chronicles, huh?
She won't be participating in this operation. We can't play our trump card so soon.
So the Valkyria are basically the atom bomb of the European war, Second War. This war, right? Because we know from the Valkyria Chronicles 1 that they can blow up lots of stuff. I don't want to spoil anything, but they are magical superpowers and blow up stuff. That's what they do.
But that doll's our ace in the hole, is she? I don't know what her story is, but she's gonna need more than killer curves to take down a cruiser.
That thing is a weapon.
Yep.
One that doesn't belong in this world.
Yep. Maybe it belongs in the world. After all, it's called Valkyria Chronicles. Oh, here's a giant scar we didn't see the first time around.
If Command finds out you let civilians onto the ship, no amount of reports are going to save you.
If I have to trade my job for the lives of 20-odd refugees, I'd say that's more than a fair price.
You're one of a kind, sir.
Reporting in. All the civilians have safely disembarked.
Okay, where did they bring them to though?
Sergeant Shulin escorted them to the nearest town. Those provisions should be enough to last them.
You even gave them our food?
Fine work. We'll set off as soon as the escort returns.
Okie dokie.
Captain, it's lunchtime. They've made your favorite today. Oh, pardon me, sir. I didn't know you were in a meeting.
No, by all means, Marie. I might as well take my lunch while we're still angry. Ho ho! steak and kidney pie today, is it? Brian, Mr. Wallace, would you care to join me?
Okay.
I'll pass, thanks. I've never been one for offal.
Captain, you're not gonna eat here, are you?
Why, yes. I find a nice view is the perfect touch to complement a good meal.
True. Very true.
I see.
Ah, so long as the ship is running, the captain refuses to leave the bridge.
You stay on the bridge the whole time?
Is he sleeping there as well? Where's his bed? Or is he sleeping in a chair?
And why not? I've got my sleeping bag, I've got my chair. It's quite a good chair.
So he's really sleeping in the chair. That's weird.
That's gotta be terrible for your back. You should at least sleep in a real bed.
True?
You know, Mr. Wallace, I lost a ship once. It was in the last Great War. We were on our way home after a victory. But we were ambushed. I'd already had my whiskey nightcap, of course. I was sound asleep in my bed. If I had been on that bridge, I might have noticed the enemy's approach.
So that's why he stays on the bridge all the time.
Perhaps I could have given the order to intercept sooner.
Maybe.
Regret is as bitter as poison, Mr. Wallace. But I'd rather not make the same mistake twice.
Now he's basically... Okay, maybe he's so used to it that he can sleep in the chair, but... being sleep deprived as a captain is probably a worse thing to do?
Well,
probably.
At the very least, you could probably stand a shower more often.
Captain Morgan.
Oh, it's Captain Morgan. Now I get it. It's Captain Morgan. That, like the drink. What is it? A whiskey? A rum? I don't know. Captain Morgan, the drink. The Winter Witch. Ross' secret 1. Oh, Ross has a secret.
Wow. So that's how Squad F does their repairs.
That a problem?
No, not at all. It's just, I'm the only one who repairs the tanks in Squad E.
What's with your law, huh?
It's interesting watching someone else at work. You're so efficient.
If you want your repairs to go faster, I suggest working more and talking less.
So, you remember what we were talking about?
You're curious too, huh?
Well, he's trying so damn hard to hide it. How could a guy not be curious?
Right? It's gotta be something big.
Okay.
I see you're all working hard.
Secrets over secrets.
Oh, and Ronald too. How are your injuries?
Fine.
Listen, I know everyone's still getting used to this ship, so let me know if anything's slowing you down.
Oh, not at all. This ship's practically a moving weapons factory.
Plenty of raw material, all the tools a guy could dream of. Couldn't ask for more.
Good to hear. I'll let you get back to work then. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
Oh, Claude, hold on. Maybe you know something.
About what?
About, you know, Raz's secret.
What secret?
A secret?
Will we find out? What is his secret? What is he hiding? What's his knowledge?
What?
Settle down, Raz.
What about my smoking?
Oh, he's smoking.
Don't look at me. It's just what people are saying. I can't say where it started, but there have been some rumors about the reason you quit.
Ooh.
Some say a girlfriend dumped you, or I ordered you to. And one guess about you having some incurable disease.
Uh-oh.
They're even betting on it. Last I heard, the pot was big enough to buy a decent motorcycle.
Ah.
They think they could talk shit behind my back?
I have to kill time somehow. It's so peaceful, people are getting antsy. Never guessed we were at war.
Yeah, but...
Kai. Kai also has secrets. A lot of secrets.
Welcome back, Kai. Everyone safe and accounted for?
And she even might be the reason why Ross stopped smoking, though. I would bet my money on it being Kai.
Yeah, they're fine. I gave them the food, too.
Maybe she doesn't like the smell of smoke, and so he quit to have a chance to be her boyfriend at some point? That's what I would bet my money on.
What's got you so spacey? You see some mold on your precious bread babies?
Oh, bread babies.
That's all for today, Kai. You can go get some rest.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Hey, Kai. What was that about?
Who knows? Maybe she's just tired. Are you worried?
Yeah.
What? No, of course not. It's just weird is all. And Riley's been cooped up in her room too. Man, ladies and traveling, am I right?
Are we under attack?
An explosion has occurred on board. Medical team, please hurry to Lieutenant Miller's quarters.
Uh-oh. Ladies and travel though, huh? They always try to do the grenade stuff in their rooms. Always. Probably doing some experiments, I would presume. Would be the logical conclusion. Riley blowing stuff up while trying to invent a new grenade does totally sound like Riley.
Riley? Riley! Are you okay?
Woo! Wasn't expecting that one. Guess it got a little too volatile.
Whoops.
Riley.
Oh, Claude. Sorry. It almost worked.
Lord almighty! That was a real explosion, young lady!
You're the chief engineer, aren't you?
Chief engineer.
That's Andre. He knows more about Ragnite engines than anyone else on the ship. He's a real expert.
Put him in the squad.
Can't be that smart if I loaned you tools and fuel to blow your room up. Is another of your experiments?
Sorry. I'm really sorry. It's been a while, so I guess I'm still kind of rusty.
Oh, rusty.
Riley, please don't do this in your personal quarters.
Okay. I can just live out of the engine room then.
No more experiments. Period. You can be my apprentice mechanic instead. We're gonna put you to work.
Can I really? This place is an engineer's dream.
But she's not an engineer, she's a scientist.
Is it really that amazing?
It's got a cutting-edge Ragnite implosion turbine. It probably costs as much as a smaller nation's whole budget.
Okay.
Ragnite implosion. Why does that sound familiar?
Does it? I don't know.
That's the technology my dad was researching.
Oh.
They talked about it a lot at the factory in Hafen.
Oh, that makes sense. I probably heard about it back then.
I kept working on my dad's research when I left for the USV, but no matter how much we pressurized the Ragnoline, we couldn't get the right precision in the
What's
implosion.
Ragnoline? Pressurize the Ragnoline. Oh, that's a cute word. Ragnoline. Somebody write it down. Ragnoline. Word of the month. Maybe. Cute word of the month. Ragnoline.
I can't believe the USV actually took his work this far.
All right. This ship's engine was made in the United States of Vinland.
Ah, USV. United States of Vinland. Ah, now I get it. USV. Not USA, the USV. Ah.
The Ragnite compression furnace is a military secret. It's in the restricted area, and even I can't go there. The way I figure it, it probably runs on tech that goes way beyond what we're used to now.
So the main reactor's in the Forbidden Sector. Oh, I wish I could take a look.
It's basically a nuclear reactor, maybe? Equivalent to real world with Ragnoline.
I know it's top security, but even the mechanics aren't allowed in?
Well, that makes sense. Ragnite implosion needs a very controlled and contained environment. If there was even a minor screw-up in the reactor, this whole ship would explode. We'd all be gone in seconds.
Whoops. Then we should definitely not let Riley go there, right?
You say that like you haven't been pacing outside it, trying to get a peek in.
Oh, you saw me, huh?
Just don't do anything that would get you discharged, okay?
Wee.
We're under attack?
A real attack this time?
All hands, report to battle stations. All hands, report to battle stations.
Okay.
Squad E, prepare for immediate deployment. Commander Wallace, report to the bridge. I repeat.
Okay.
Riley, let's go.
Right.
It's time for battle anyway, right? Right? Or is there something else going on? Maybe it's launch?
The Comet was bringing up the rear, but they fell behind and we saw smoke from their position. We're on radio silence, so we can't communicate with them. But all things considered, it's likely they were attacked. They might be stranded there.
Okay.
Any numbers on our assailants?
It seems to be the Empire, but they're not using standard issue Imperial equipment. What we do know is that they're very skilled. I believe there's some kind of special strike force.
Oh, XO.
We can't afford to lose the Comet here. We turn back. Full speed and brace for combat. The Centurion will move to support the Comet.
Okie dokie. Battle? Battle it is. Battle it is. New episode has been added, but not this episode. I'm kinda getting tired. It's probably 3 AM-ish. So let's continue this tomorrow. Probably. Definitely. See you in the next episode. For you, it's probably just one click away. See you there. Until then, bye.